Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ram Dhamija, and I'm back with the post market report for 8th of January. And it was a very rough day for Nifty. This is coming after a very good decay yesterday. In fact, the options decay was not bad today, but the movement in Nifty was so high that it took both sides stop loss, at least for me. So what exactly happened in Nifty today? There was almost a 700 odd point movement, and it was basically a function of two stocks, Reliance and HDFC, which were taking the Nifty in either of the directions. So I will discuss what are the factors and why this happened and what is the view going ahead in this video. So let's see how the day started and where it headed. So if we start off with the map over here, the chart, we'll see that Nifty opened at somewhere around 23,700 odd. But look at the fall from there. It almost fell to 23,490 odd. So about 250 point movement here, and I'm not even counting these small up and move down moves. So if anyone had very close positions, they would have also hit stop losses. But over here, all the put stop losses were taken out, and then that mad short covering, which again led to the day's high almost at 23,750, and then the fall. So it was all over the place. The movement, as I said, is in excess of almost 700 points today. So that was very difficult for anyone to counter. The next thing, interesting thing that happened was that the open interest changed. Now I'll just take you through the open interest, how open interest changed today. So if this is the open interest for Nifty, in the morning the open interest had reached a levels of 0.69, right? Let us see how it is. So it was 0.69 in the morning. Right now you see the PCR at 0.76, and there were 27 crore calls that were there versus about 17 crore puts. So what happened in this covering was that these call writers had to cover. So about 5 crore calls have got covered, and now the PCR is at 0.76. It is still not bullish, mind you, but it is definitely not as bearish as it was in the morning. The next thing that happened was that the straddle premium, if you look at the straddle premium went down. So at 9:15 we opened at about 180 odd points, which is not bad for the day, and the straddle premium is now 154. So a lot of it has been taken away, and not much is left for tomorrow's expiry. I might add to that. Now, what is the heat map looking like? This is how the various indices behave. So, Reliance, as I told you, was holding up the markets today with 2% gain. TCS was helping it with 1.59. ITC almost 2% up. And what are the big heavyweights that were down today? Trent was down, BEL was down, and so on. If you look at in the Nifty, next, what are the big names that we see were down today? And yeah, so PFC, Siemens, United Spirits. United Spirits was down a lot. It was down 3%. It is one of my portfolio stocks as well. JSW was down -3%, and Bajaj Holdings was up about 2.5%. Also, what was seen today is that in the broader markets, there were a lot of these uh, financial sector stocks which were hugely down, the brokerages, the AMCs, and so on and so forth. So if we look at what all was down in the broader markets, Dixon was down -8.3%, which is a big red over there that we see. Then in terms of, as I said, Motilal was down -3, Policy Bazaar, Paytm was down -8%. And in terms of real estate, it was mixed with Godrej Properties down -4%, Phoenix down up, sorry, 4%. Nippon, again, as I said, one of the AMCs was down -2.6%. So it was a mixed day wherein certain sectors were down hugely and certain stocks were down hugely, but the others were okay. Also, what happened during the day was that a lot of these momentum indices were down hugely. So if I can show you this, this is the index chart. Now, where are we? If you look at the momentum names, like for example Nifty Next 50 has got some momentum names. It was down, it is down minus 14.5%. A lot of PSU names are down minus 20%. The index itself is down. Also the momentum indices were down hugely today. The alpha index was down today. So let me see if we have alpha over here. Okay, alpha is not over here, but alpha is down about 15% from the top. So a lot of these momentum names are down, and today was a decent day to add some, because some of them, like for example Nifty 200 momentum 30 was down almost 17 to 18% down from the all-time high. So typically these are decent levels to add if one is wanting to add some positions in these areas. Now, so where do we go from here tomorrow? Now that the premium is not very high, so we will have to see that how the movement of Nifty is. Let's assume that a lot of movement has happened today, and tomorrow is more of a flattish day. Then we have about 140 odd points for Nifty in the straddle. So that is not too much, but it's probably not too less also. So we will have to see where Nifty opens. If Nifty opens somewhere in the same range, then it's fine. And if the movement is not too high, then the option sellers might have a chance tomorrow. But otherwise, some decay has happened today, and with this kind of huge movement, it was almost impossible to capture the decay on either side. So that's it from me for today. If you like my content, please do subscribe to the channel, and please do share it with your friends, and let me know in the comment section what all would you want me to cover in the videos on a daily basis. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.